fill out some more paperwork in order to get the actual custody paperwork. So I'm waiting on that, and then I'll just dismiss on that part of it. Cassie is going to be getting braces. She put in for Advantage Smiles, got letters of recommendation and everything, so now she gets to have braces put on. And then otherwise they're doing pretty good. Genevieve's doing well in school and likes it. And then Ms. Gonzalez has gone to Jeanette Rutherford, and on Friday we decided that individual counseling was not going to work for her, so we've got to kind of come up with something else, and what was recommended was possibly, if I can get the okay from Cassidy's counselor, that they have maybe a family counseling session. That's what Jeanette had recommended. I wanted to see more individual counseling for Ms. Gonzalez, but at this point it's kind of there has to be a give and take, and there's not really. So it's kind of hard to work on stuff.
I'm not going to.
She is not able to work on subjects on the action agreement in order to get to those goals. She can't focus. She's not able to drop what happened instead of working on things to make her better, I guess.
Isn't it kind of sacrilegious? I mean, my beliefs and convictions are pretty set. And
I need a written rate
from Jeanette.
Okay, so that's documented.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm not going to, whatever I can do to avoid having to force Cassidy to do something he doesn't want to do.
I agree.
Your Honor, the whole goal is to unify the family, so my issues are, like, the system is set up to help, right? So when I have done everything on my own, I can come to extra help. So, I mean, my issues, I would like to have family counseling, and that's where I was at Lisbon Community Services. So, to me, it's a little sacrilegious, especially if they're not honoring my convictions and my beliefs. Well, Your Honor, she's a minor.
Mr. Hendershot, anything you want to add?
That I can hear, I think it is Mr. Osbornes is supposed to start getting into the program.
Well, where are the professional ethics and all this, I mean, seriously, like, I kind of sort of glanced the Klamath County Code of Conduct, and none of which I am seeing on all of you, and it's really kind of disappointing and sad. This is my family.
In contact with your attorney and the rest of the case?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any suggestions for them about how things have to be done?
No, they're just basically telling me what I need to do to go to the secondary plan, because I'm at a loss on what to do for Ms. Gonzalez. I've tried on Friday, over the phone, I got together with her and Ms. Rutherford, and I said, okay, what do you think, with the goals that we have on the action agreement, how do you think you can obtain it? And we never got anywhere. And I was letting her kind of come up with how she thought she could get to those goals that we were looking for. And
I know that she's had a psychological evaluation in the past where they're operating inside of today.
I think it was pretty sugary sweet on the psych eval side.
Do we need an updated one?
I believe we do.
Well, Your Honor,
Ended on the psych eval, it was very, they checked very seriously before they returned the children. Because it was.
well, here's the thing, Your Honor, like, honestly, how am I supposed to be a successful parent, how the courts, expect me to be if I do not feel confident that I have you guys' support as a backup? how, I mean, seriously, like, this is where we're having a conflict, like, how, if whenever the time comes that I need a little bit extra help, how am I gonna feel confident that I can come to you and know that you're gonna back me up, rather than to turn tables and turn my words around? I mean, this is where the conflict is, I mean,
But you have to be willing to work on it as well. It's
well,
not
you know, I have come before the courts, with the truth, and rather than to be accepted and believe what I'm saying is being turned around. So this is, again, like, I don't really feel that I can trust the system, know that I have any support, and how am I going to be so open-minded to someone who's not even backing me up or helping me be a better parent?
Your Honor, could I jump in here for a second? I think the term sugar-coated was misapplied to this psyche valve. I would ask the court to review the recommendations on it that said that basically in substance that any return or any reunification at this time would be a high-risk situation. I mean, that just goes on to explain all of that. So it didn't make it sound like she had much hope. She's getting services and none of it seems to work, and we just are in the same position.
Again, because we're turning
And
tables.
was it staff?
It was staffed. I'm working on, I need to get relatives, for permanent placement. I just received a month or two ago some relatives for Kat, but we really want to place Genevieve and Kat together. We don't want to, so I've got to be looking for more people, but I send out letters,
Okay.
haven't gotten much response.
Thank you.
Again, back to the Klamath Code of Conduct, you know. So if this needs to go before Supreme Court, then perhaps that's what we need to do. But I am not going to allow you to say that I'm a bad parent. And for sure that whenever, you know, I was at a facility where I was seeking help for my daughter, and for you guys to come and swoop my kids, and rather than to help me and support me.
And that's where we are at a dead end. It's always going back to what happened.
Well, that's the original, you know, allegations, right?
The best service that I thought we could offer you was individual counseling with Ms. Rutherford, and then it's not working.
Well, you know,
So the court's really at a loss as to what other services are available.
again, Your Honor, the whole individual counseling is kind of sacrilegious. I mean, I'm asking for family counseling. You know, my standards and convictions are set, and so the whole counseling is for guidance, and I'm not really seeking guidance on my perspective of my reality, whether, you know, how I want to parenting my children, or who I want to be, or who I am, and all that, so, you know, to me, it's sacrilegious. And I believe that family counseling should have been the first help that the courts would offer my family. Rather, I mean, individual counseling, again, is for guidance, and so there's always going to be a conflict there.
Last time that I was very confident that they were taking it, we said family counseling, as soon as the case was left, Ms. Gonzalez stopped the family counseling. She wouldn't do it. We've asked her and asked her. She would not do that. I talked to her. I supported you last time.
You mean
Have your kids back. And then we turned around and the same thing again.
the case before that? I mean,
Yeah.
did you not just, then they said we cannot go back, so I mean, which one is it? Are we going back to the past or not, you know?
We had support in the past.
In the past, well, this is a new case, you know, and in the past, yes.
There's a more clear arrest, so we still up to the jail and we have both on the charge. And now, having back down for Elena for 130.
Oh, warrant for my arrest for what?
That looks like it's for forgery and, second degree.
What?
I don't know, I just got enough to just
Wow.
want to clear up. So you can go up to the jail and then we'll see your arraignment tomorrow at 1:30. In the meantime, the court orders the action agreement, and, reasonable effort. I cannot think of any other, services that we can offer. Mr. Hendershot, if you think of any, would you please let the court know?
I will, the second, Ms. Gonzalez, is finally going to participate.